Welcome back to another reading from the private journal of Bill the Vampire. All of this was compiled from the Facebook of Bill Ryder, written by Bill in his own words. Episode 10.
Wait, hold up. Who the fuck are you?
Hi, Bill. I'm Jeff Mattis, Chris's buddy.
What are you, like a babysitter? Is he pissed about what I said last time on a stupid little internet radio station? What the fuck is the frequency anyway?
I don't know, man. I'm just here to read the copy.
Okay, but where is he?
He's taking a personal day.
What the hell does that mean?
Dude, he needed a break from you.
But he wasn't here last week either.
Well, I guess he needed a longer break. Sorry this is awkward for you, but how about we just move on to the segment where you shamelessly plug something?
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
And now, Bill the Vampire's weekly segment, Hey, look at this asshole.
Today's asshole on the hot seat, Brandy Mattis. Oh, an artist. Cool. About time we added some class to this show. Brandy does a wide variety of shit. From textures, to cubism, to impressionism, to Jackson Pollockism, to whatever the fuck this ism. But it's all pretty fucking hot. And not just because there's a lot of boobies and vaginas. Like seriously, a Game of Thrones amount of boobies and vaginas. Needless to say, she is now my favorite artist. But I, of course, appreciate all the nudity on a higher level. You know, it's like a self-empowerment goddess kind of thing. It's feminism, and it's beautiful, so I don't even see nipples and buttholes. Like those boobs right there that I'm staring at. I don't see them. I just see beauty. Anyway, you can browse through all of her stuff on Instagram and buy as many boobies as you want. But I vote we just spend the next hour or so scrolling through her shit.
I second that.
Ah, Jesus, I didn't realize you were still in the booth. Hey, wait a minute. You're Jeff Mattis, and this artist is Brandy Mattis. Is this lady your wife?
Yeah, so? Is that against the rules or something?
I'm just sick of the nepotism.
And now, another reading from Bill's private journal. Episode 10, Afraid of the Light.
November 12th, 2013. With the weather changing, I find myself inexplicably wondering what the Sasquatches do during the summer. I mean, do they shed? Neither is a particularly appealing concept. If they do, then you'd have these bare-ass apes running around in the woods swinging their giant junk around like Dr. Manhattan in an IMAX screening of Watchmen. If not, then that means they probably smell even worse, if possible, during those 90-plus degree months. Rank, squatch, swamp ass. Ugh! Some days I'm glad my dad neglected to take me camping more as a child. November 14th. Tom brought home a Ouija board last night that he found at a local thrift shop. His brilliant reasoning. With your status in the supernatural world, we should get some kick-ass entities on the line wanting to talk. Going into his room now to wake him up with a bucket of ice water. The dumbass has it coming. November 22nd. I really need to talk to Author Monkey about renaming this series. Maybe The Adventures of Bill, Vampire Stud. December 11th. Got a message from Dave tonight. He sounded excited, or batshit nuts. Hard to tell some days. Anyway, he said he's made some progress on unraveling my vampiric powers. He thinks he knows how to make me more daylight resistant and wants to test it out on me. Yeah. Think maybe I'll call HR tomorrow and see if my long-term disability covers shit like this. December 14th. According to my contract, I'm obligated to share BS like this. Nothing new to see, just a collection of my books, as opposed to that shitty Sally one. It's like a digital trip to Costco for all of your cheap-ass friends. Smiley face emoji. December 15th. Fuck! I swear, this is the last time I listen to any of my friends. So I relented and, after our weekly game, let Dave perform his experiments on me, injecting me with all sorts of shit in the off chance that I'd be able to walk around in sunlight. Instead, Now any light is causing me to burst into flames. The fluorescents in Dave's lab? Flames. Turning on the light in his bathroom? Flames. Trying to Google shit sitting in front of a computer monitor? Flames. Dave is insisting this is temporary, but for now I'm stuck back home in my room sitting in pitch darkness with only the light of my phone to... Oh shit, my phone! December 16th. I shouldn't have to dress like a fucking ninja to watch TV. And I swear, if Tom shines the flash from his phone in my direction one more time... Ah! December 17th. Dave's concoction is finally wearing off. I was able to withstand my phone long enough to call him and bitch him out. To make amends, he offered my D&D character a ring of wishes. Limited wishes. Cheap bastard. Oh, and he promised me a syringe full of that stuff, too. I figured it might come in handy next time I need to deal with Colin. December 21st. Got a care package from FedEx late yesterday. No return address and a mysterious card inside reading, "For my beloved Dr. Death on this silly human holiday that will soon be abolished, once the wave of darkness washes away their pathetic civilization. Your betrothed." Uh-huh. Why can't my secret admirers be adult females? And sane. On the upside, it was a case full of fermented blood. Thinking maybe I'll throw one bottle in a gift bag and send it to Sally before I drink any, just to make sure it's not full of horse tranquilizers or something. December 24th. Considering vampires, Sasquatch, and all sorts of other weird shit exist, I suppose it's theoretically possible that Santa Claus is real too. I will say, though, regardless of this, if my author monkey ever includes him, the Easter Bunny, or any other stupid shit like that in one of my stories, I will smack the ever-loving shit out of him. And I invite all of you to do the same. December 26th. Uh-oh. Just got woken up by a call from Sally. Sounds like the office got ransacked last night by masked assailants and all the coven members she had manning the hotline. Fuck you, Sally. Got the shit beat out of them. The weird part, according to her, they were all carrying what looked like Geiger counters. Ugh. I guess I should peel myself out of bed and head over. Note to self. Ask Sally if she's moved into the uranium smuggling business. December 29th. Was hiding out all night at one of our safe houses, for all the good that it did. Those assailants burst in a short while ago, freaking the fuck out of me. So I jump up into my Bruce Lee pose, and all they do is put down a box in front of me, bow, and then leave. I should know better by now, but I opened it anyway. Inside was some sort of gaudy outfit and a note. "Dearest beloved, is it not truly wonderful? Thanks to your kind acceptance of my gift, not only can I find you wherever you are, but my people can too. Wherever you may be, I shall be there too. I have sent you your wedding garb in preparation of the day when we can finally be together forever. Please try it on. If it does not fit perfectly, I shall whip my tailors to death and send new ones. Your betrothed." Oh boy. December 30th. Got another call from Sally. Her. "Where did you get that blood?" Me. There was no return address. "Please tell me you weren't stupid enough to drink it." "Why?" "You were stupid enough, weren't you?" "Why?" "I got my hands on a Geiger counter to see what those fuckers were after. The blood is radioactive. So anyone who drinks it will get superpowers." Her. "You drank it, didn't you?" Fucking idiot. I've got a bad feeling about this. Thinking it might be time to invest in some lead paint. My room was starting to look like it could use a fresh coat. Anyway, I talked to Dave. He's going to see what he can do to help me out, letting me know full well that I shall owe him several favors for this. I have a feeling that by the time I'm finished, Gan isn't going to look so bad in comparison. It's not all bad, though. I had one bottle of that fucking radioactive wine left. Tossed it in a gift bag and mailed it up to Boston. Addressed it to Colin and signed it, The Draculas. Jan 2. Was rereading some Stephen King. His vampires don't feel cold, don't need to wear coats, none of that shit. Why couldn't I have gotten those powers? Slipped and fell heading out for dinner, and fuck me, it was cold. January 17th. Was just doing some coding with the morning news on in the background. Some story about a family that recently went missing was playing. Nothing I was really paying attention to until they got to this part. They didn't have enemies. They were happy, deliriously so. Why, just 2 days ago I was talking to my granddaughter and she couldn't have been more cheerful. She'd adopted a stray guinea pig she found hopping around in her backyard. Gave the poor little thing a home and finally had a pet to call her own. Holy shit! Bitey is making his own coven? I have a feeling I should pad my ass because Boston is going to put their boot up at Sideways when they hear this one. January 18th. Jeez, for all the times I've saved Sally the vampire's ass, you'd think that maybe, just maybe, she wouldn't immediately hang up on me just because I say, we need to organize a strike force to hunt down my guinea pig. Bitch. January 22nd. Tom just told me that he and Christy are using part of their work bonuses this year to each buy a Google Glass so they can try out that new sex app. Thinking of sending a message to Alexander telling him I'm entirely on board with his plan for wiping out humanity. January 23rd. Decided to be strategic and use my superior vampire senses, which of course meant sniffing through Bitey's cage until I got a good idea of what to look for. Ed and I then wandered around in the motherfucking cold for a few hours until I finally picked up a scent. Seems to be leading to some shithole apartment building down on 5th. Standing outside there now, casing the joint. I believe the assault upon, Bitey Coven, I guess, is about to begin. January 24th. I'm normally sensitive to the plight of little kids, but when one is chasing me around on all fours and then gnawing through a wall to continue their pursuit, I'm decisively less sympathetic. That was less of a coven and more of a giant rat nest last night. Took out about half of them, but the rest, well, scurried away and managed to make it down a subway entrance. Gonna see if Christy can bewitch a couple of heads of lettuce with her faith magic before we continue the hunt. January 25th. It's finally over. Tom, Ed, and I tracked down the rest of the nest down in the sewers. They were busy gnawing through the pavement to get to the produce store above. A bunch of goddamn weirdos. My roommates took on the vamps while I faced off with her master, and before you say anything snide, let me just tell you that fucker's teeth were sharp. It all finally ended when I managed to get my hands on the rabid little monster, hold him up, and Ed fired point blank with his shotgun. R.I.P. Bitey. You will be missed, but not much. P.S. My apologies for any typos in this. Posting it via a speech-to-text app while I wait for my fucking fingers to grow back. January 28th. Went to bed feeling good, thinking all was right in the world, for the next day or so at least. Woke up to find Tom's ferret, Skittles, had shit in my shoes again. God damn how I hate pets.
Thank you for listening. Tune in next week for another episode of Bill's Private Journal, Episode 11, Chilling with Turd in the Yukon. I'm Jeff Mattis. It's been a privilege being your substitute narrator for the day. Get your freak on.